What is up, people? Half Slab Bacon back with another Minecraft survival tutorial. That's right, I said it. We're dropping the version number, guys. By the time we finish, this season, which will complete the survival tutorial portion of this world, we'll probably be in, 1.11 at least. So, Minecraft's kind of timeless. Let's leave it at just Minecraft. Yeah, baby. So before we get started today, guys, I got a request from a couple subs the other day that I had to be honest with you. Thought never occurred to me that I would get this requested. So first, let me start out by saying, can I get up close and personal here? I can. Guys, I want to give a big, huge shout out to all of my subscribers, each and every one of you, new and old, and hopefully future. I appreciate each and every one of you for your likes, for your views, for your subs, and I love your comments in the comments section. Now, guys, serious talk. I know a couple people might have been expecting a personal name drop, and it's not personal, guys, but I have to think about the channel, and I have to think about being fair, and I have to think about the future, and this is what it boils down to. If I do a shout out by request, right, somebody asks for it, here's how this plays out. And then somebody else sees that he asked for it, and they ask for it. And, right now we're a small channel, so I can actually respond to everybody's comments, or at least try my best to, but that could change. Look at the shout-out scenario kind of the same. So today, let's say I drop 2 names, and then out of the 200 people, let's say 10% go, well, that's a cool idea, man. I wouldn't mind if Bacon mentioned my name in one of his videos. So all of a sudden I got 20 people in the comment section asking me. So next video I gotta spend, 2-3 minutes giving shoutouts. I can't do it automatically because I don't see everybody's names, right? So I could put a rule in place when somebody's new, I can do it. But I don't see all your names, so some people are gonna get butt hurt. And we don't want no hurt butts, right? No hurt butts. No hurt butts. So you also have to consider that has a snowball effect. Let's say we're growing every day. We're a small channel, but we're growing every day. Let's say down the road it's 500 subs, and that's 50 people. That's going to take 5 minutes. Then we hit 1,000. Then we hit 2,000. Look, God forbid I'm not going to say it's going to happen, but God forbid I get really big, 100,000 subs. I'm going to spend 20 minutes doing shoutouts and 10 minutes of content. That's not what you guys came here for. That's not what you want to watch. So I have to be fair to everybody. So no shoutouts by request, unfortunately, guys. I'll give a shout out to you all. I love and appreciate y'all. Now, I have done shoutouts in the past, but I will do them at my leisure. And I believe the count is 3 that I have done since I started this channel. And every single one is because they have repeatedly, not just one instance, but they have repeatedly done something to contribute to the channel by continuously giving me information, or, one, for example, you know who you are, got mentioned in my live stream for 100 sub special because he single-handedly gave me more solid questions than everyone else combined. And they were good questions everybody would want to know. So, those kind of extra special circumstances, I'm going to do it. But not because anybody asks. Can't do it. It'll eat up too much time. So, that being said, let's get on with the show, shall we? See? Just that explanation ate up 5 minutes. Also, guys, you have to consider stuff like say I get a patron account someday. What do I do for those guys then? So we're pretty much down to the last one. And yeah, I wanted to show you guys because it can be a hostile. So basically with the last few, you get a lot more spawns, and they might have despawned because I shut them off. So what I do is, okay, we only got 2. I'm sure there was more before. But what I basically do is with the last few, because I think the one I had like 8 or 9 of them in here. Come here, punk. So I tend to sit at the top with a bow and just lynch them a little bit, and you know, pop down to see how many are there, that kind of thing. You know, play it safe, play it smart, and they can knock you off. So if I didn't mention before, but I think I did, feather falling is kind of crucial for this, guys. Kind of crucial. So yeah, that's it. Just wanted to show you guys that part. Now, we had to have a little chat in the beginning, and we're eating up some time here. So I am going to take this down and take some other stuff down, and I'll BRBs. Alright guys, so that's what the monument looks like in our giant fishbowl, completely drained. Now from here, some guys do like to actually use the monument, like just keep it as a base and put a guardian farm in. And you can, but the spawn rates are really low, so we're not going to do that. It depends on, you know, how many of these blocks you actually want and that kind of stuff. So what you could do, I have mentioned feather falling's important, right? What you could do is what most guys do for that is, see these kind of tall sections, the wings here? What they do is they just kind of hollow out all the floors, so they use this as like the main floor of their base, and they go up into those tall sections on either side and put some water streams and that kind of stuff. But we're not going to do that. We're going to make a giant, highly efficient farm. So in order to do that, we need to get rid of this. Now, this is going to be a lot of work. I sure wish we had a beacon. Oh wait, somebody thought of that already. So first thing you're going to want to do, guys, if you want to use your beacon here is, well, 1, bring the beacon. 2, get your silk touch. 3, go to where you put your ladder. And while we're actually up here, we need to get kind of whatever we got left in the monument out of here. So while I do obsidian, and it's very interesting, I feel like I should explain that patron thing, because some of you maybe don't know what that is, and what I said about what am I going to do for that. Okay, well, so patron, if you guys don't know, is kind of like a content creator, artists, fan funding site, basically. So it kind of works like the streaming sites where you offer to give a monthly donation to the viewer, only unlike with Twitch and those type of sites where like you have to pay monthly to subscribe and watch them stream, which I don't think is cool, by the way. I mean, it's not mandatory, but like there's definitely a pressure system in place. I don't think that's cool. So what patron is just kind of, you set up a site and you offer bonuses like for high monetary contributors, private servers, maybe, you know, you offer stuff like t-shirt packs mentioned in a video. Some people that play Ark name their dinos after them. Some people that play Minecraft create like mini-me's or pets that they name after them. So that's kind of a form of shout out. And yeah, that kind of stuff needs to be reserved. So first thing you're going to want to do, guys, is you're going to want to mark your spot where you put your sky, right? Naturally. Because in order to put a beacon down, we're going to need this. That's going to be the center of our beacon. So we need a 9x9 here. Oh, you're going to want to have like your glass ideally and done already. And if you don't, build it on top. Now, I didn't quite completely finish it because I wanted to show you guys something. But I think I've got enough to get this done at least. So from your center point, because we're going for full-size beacon here, biggest range, and haste 2. Very important. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, right? From your center point. Gives you a 9x9, which is what our base needs to be. And it's very important before we start digging that we get all our stuff kind of out of here, right? The upper floors have to be pretty much empty. That being said, I think we left part of a chest up there. All right, so the iron's in. And we have access to the sky. So we now have our beacon up and running. So we're going to want to stick our thing in. And we're going to want to go haste 2. And, you know, what the heck. We'll put regen on there too. I know we didn't last time because, you know, I don't really... Oh, no, we can't. I forgot. That's a primary tier. Secondary tier. You can't. So we get haste 2. Now we can go super speed. Now there is a couple, and you can see how I can kind of just barely fit my ladder there. Not really super relevant because you could put your ladder somewhere else. So the next thing we're going to want to do is make sure all our chesticles are down here. So I've kind of sorted mine out already based on, you know, like valuable stuff, like say the obsidian for our portal, which we're going to need in a sec because we want to make sure we put that back where we had it, right? Iron. This. Now we're good to go. So we're going to grab our flint and steel, and we need to get our portal down here because we're going to want that down here. It's a thing, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to come back up. Here's the hole. And we're going to basically just repeat the same process. We're going to drill straight down with that. Now, before we get doing that, we are going to take the last of our things here. And you can see I cleared most of this out already, guys, because, yeah, you don't need to watch me spend half an hour of clearing all the things, right? So we had our hole here, right? So these are going to be, our train track was out this way. This is exactly where the center of our beacon or our portal was, right? Now, we got a problem here. Lucy, we have a problem. No big deal. If we go 1 block over, it should connect by rights. Now, there is a possibility, guys, that because we're moving it on the y-axis and because we're also moving it over a block, that it could decide to put it somewhere else in the nether. So, especially because we're going down, it could decide to move it. So now you remember that platform that we built over the lava? Just in case. Because we don't know if it's going to match up or put it there. It should match up. We'll see. Ta-da! Hi, Pigman. Okay, you're not invited. We're gonna go back. You're not allowed to. No. Would you let me use my freaking portal? Bye. And we're back. Okay. So we got all that done. Did we put a bed down yet? No. We should put a bed down. Now for the bed, we're actually gonna just throw some cobble here because the whole point to this was taking all these blocks down, right? So we're gonna put a bed here. We can't sleep, which sucks. Ideally, if you're gonna go underwater, maybe try and get the bed done first. So you might be wondering, Do we not need the beacon in the desert for all the sand we're using here and in the nether? Nah, I think we're good for a bit. Just a little bit anyways. So I've got 2 chests at the end here for, you know, all the stuff we're about to mine out. And this is kind of like the work crap I brought with and valuables and that kind of jazz. So before we start mining this out... Okay, I was just counting because I have trouble counting and talking at the same time. We're going to want to take all the things. And did I not put a crafting bench down yet? No, I guess I didn't. I don't know why. I've got freaking 10 of them. So we'll put the crafting bench right there. What the heck? We'll want to grab another stack of this because I am not done, like I said, on the underside. Just because I did want to show you guys some stuff. And then we'll go over how to haste to this without flooding your whole base. Because I'm sure a lot of people have probably tried and probably flooded their whole base because they're moving so fast. That's not valuable. That can go in the junk drawer. Okay, so 9 times out of 10 you're going to get a section like this where even though we weren't trying, the sand went all the way down to the bottom. Unavoidable. So we're going to want to leave this block here, right? You can start using that to work underneath. And the best way to clear that sand, guys, is just to shovel it down once you get down to the bottom in that section. So basically, I've been doing that and then coming back here when, you know, I wanted a break, or let's say I used too many sponges and I need to wait for some dismountings. Yeah, that's the kind of time you come down here. And then we can just kind of fill in our last few spots while swimming upwards. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We want to get this fishbowl in. Now, you could remove the legs while you're down here, guys. I would recommend doing it if you want to remove the legs from the inside of your fishbowl down, because it's actually a lot easier to, say, dig through the center of it and put a door down on the bottom for an air pocket, and then just take out the rest. You can very, very easily do that. And if you don't close off that end there and you leave a block there to hop up on like you saw me do, then you've got a way back up. So you don't have to swim all the way to the surface, because that's a pain in the patooties. And I know the view's not that great down here, guys, but I didn't have any more night vision potions here, and I didn't think to craft any because I'm silly. Okay. Torches. Torches. So we're just going to fill this in, and I was thinking, guys, I've never done this before, but I am kind of intent on leaving the pillars, and I'll tell you why. I think it would be kind of cool if we leave the pillars, but we hollow, like, and we got an air block here, so we can kind of get a view. We hollow, like, the top section out, and maybe put, I don't know, like some trees or a small garden there or something. Now, we have a section here where, because it was filled with the stuff, this didn't render in quite right. So I kind of want to block this off so we don't glass it in. We don't need it blocked by much, right? Just say that top layer. And then we just need to make sure upstairs that we're not going to fall in it, because that would suck. So yeah, this is going to take me a few more minutes, so I'm going to cut. Oh no, we're trapped! And we got a problem because we don't have solid water underneath. Because, you know, there was some ground in the way and stuff. Let's say you want that. And you're trapped. Well, you could dig down, but I don't know. Maybe bring your silk touch, because you're going to want that anyways. And maybe start doing stuff like this. Oh, look how easy that is. Look how easy that is with our haste. Gotta love the haste. Because once we get rid of this, you know, that shouldn't be a problem, right? And we can use the torch trick and the air block if we want. And there was actually multiple. There was 3 of these that didn't render in properly, guys. So, just again, if you're going to do this, be very careful not to hit the edge of your fishy bowl unless you're using the silky touch. Okay. Torches. Personally, me, I want it to all be solid water underneath. Alright guys, so I got a couple blocks down and I took out the sides a little bit just to get them away so they're not touching, right? Let the water fill in underneath and so we're not staring at like concrete blocks. I silk touched a couple of the stone just so when I hit something by accident, I could replace it. You notice by the durability on my pick that, yeah, there was a lot of blocks out there, and I left a ton behind. I just kind of went until my stuff filled up, and where's our junk? Yeah. Most of this I don't care if we keep, guys. If I need the space, I'll pitch it. But, you know, waste not, want not, and that kind of jazz. The glass can go back. You might be wondering about the glass. I have plans for that. Okay, so how to clear this without busting. Oh, we can also fill that in right now. I forgot to mention that. It's a little secret. You do this once you're happy with the outside. So I did actually have to use a bucket in a couple spots, guys. What I did was after I cleared the blocks, I just walked around listening for running water, found it, and then I swam up a little bit to find the source block with the shovel and grabbed it and did my thing. So, the issue so much isn't the top, right? And you're going to want to do this by, now that your glass is filled in, you're going to want to do this by going to the very top and starting up here. Silk touch is going to be essential for these because they're expensive to craft. So, I mean, if you're going to do this, may as well silky touch those, right? Make sure you get that goodness in your inventory. Oh, yeah. Now, I mentioned before, darkness doesn't matter. The spam of lighting's for me to work with. Nothing's going to spawn in here. So we want to start right at the top, center, and just kind of go. And by the way, all this stuff swimming around underneath, try not to kill your horses, or just don't tame horses in the middle of the ocean like I did, because it's stupid, and now I have to worry about getting them home. I left that runway over, which corner is it? That one. Just in case, guys. In case I'm not ready to take them through the nether. So yeah, you're going to want to start here. And, you know, try not to let too many of them despawn. But, obviously, you're going to lose some unless you want to take a million trips up and down, right? You can always leave your ladder till last. Just in case. Just in case. But, you know, really, that's sufficient. Now, the issue comes to when you get to the floor, right? Because go a little too quick, and you're going to hit that glass, and you're going to be replacing glass. So if you want to go quick, switch to a silk touch pick. Now, see how my silk touch is a little slower? That's because I personally don't like having a super fast silk touch. Or, you know, go with a crappy iron pick or a really slow diamond pick if you have one, right? Especially maybe these outer blocks right up in here. Yeah. Just be very careful around this wall because, you know, if you punch that one out, and if I even tapped it like that with my efficiency 5 with haste 2, oh baby, we'd have water flooding in here and it would be a mess. So Yeah. Maybe I should just keep wrecking the place off camera. Look, we got horsies. I'll BRBs. Oh yeah, almost there, guys. Except these stupid horses keep getting in my way. They must want to die. I checked out of curiosity, actually, what a efficiency 5 diamond pick does as far as damage to them. 1 hit, 2.5 hearts. So not a small amount. Let's look at the clock. So to give you guys an idea, I've been at this for little less than an hour and a half right now. I'm on my second efficiency 5 pick. Now, I probably could have done this a little bit quicker. However, because we are actually using these blocks for a project, rather than just run around and tear it down, I've actually been going back to pick up all the blocks because I want them. And it seems like a waste to me to let large amounts despawn. It really does. So yeah, there we go. 2 plus a chest. Now, look what we got over here. Isn't this great? Yeah, I think this is where the mob sounds were coming from. So yeah, 2 picks, guys. Pretty spectacular. What do we got left on this one? 59. So at this stage, I'm pretty much ready to stop using that before I accidentally break it. Now, I had completely forgotten I had to do this on this side too. I was so busy grinding away here and the survival craft server as well this week. Wait till you, well, I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, are watching that series on Sundays, judging by the views. And all I have to say up in here is look forward to this Sunday. It's a pretty good one. You know, I know there was a lot of caving and that kind of stuff in the beginning, because there had to be, because I like to be pretty well set up from the get-go. Okay, are these 4 or 5 blocks? They're 4 by 4, right? Yeah. So let's grab some of those and fill these in. Just so I have a reference where they go. Yeah, like I said, I know there was a lot of caving, because there had to be, because that's how I roll, people. That's just how I roll. And 1 here. Now I know I am going to take, like, this top layer will probably get filled in with something. I wasn't sure. I'd never done that before, people, so I was actually kind of... Yeah, I like the way it looks. I think it'd actually look decent if we go down a layer or 2 all the way around. I did fall down once in one of these, and I had to ender pearl out, but outside of that, no broken glass, no nothing. Just 2 dead picks. And I did already do 1 junk run, not of these blocks, but of other blocks, over to our spawn base. The reason I'm leaving these blocks here is because, well, it's closer. That's it. That's all. It's closer to the stronghold. Only reason why. Oh. Yeah. I'm convinced we've got some kind of mob underneath here, people. Definitely convinced. There's gotta be a cave under here, so we're gonna have to light that up too. Oh, I love the beacon. Now there is another way you can do this, guys. Okay. Just for a matter of point. If you don't... I'll just go like this. If you don't have a beacon yet, you can do this with TNT. All you have to do is either don't put your layer of top glass in so you have water going all the way down your sides, or drop source blocks on the top so they come all the way down the sides, and then fill the whole bottom in with water before you start detonating TNT. I don't really recommend it. It's not efficient. Like, not at all. Not, like, not... wait. I'm on the wrong side now. I'm getting all confused. So yeah, I took some junk blocks back and started bringing dirt. Because dirt's going to be our better temporary block over here as we move forward. Oh, and I thought I should point out, I freaking love the fact that we can put torches on top of glass now. It is amazeballs. It just makes doing a project like this so much easier. Don't have to freaking place a temporary block down just so I can throw some torchlight up in here. Not that we have to worry too much because, you know, mobs won't spawn in here. But still, I do kind of like having some light while I work. I don't know why. I don't like to work in total pitch black darkness. Maybe it's just me. But yeah, guys. Gonna have to clean that side up over there, I think. And get that done. Like I said, we're leaving the ladders there for a reason. We should have some blue glass left, don't we? Yes, we do. Let's grab some of that. Let's just at least get the top layer filled in. Because I do not want anything spawning down there. Stuff can spawn there, right? Just not here. So, we don't want despawns. Now, I do have to point out, just to be technical, guys, if you're going to do this, because I went right down to these pillars, while they can't spawn on glass, they can spawn at this level. So if you put a solid block, not glass, you're going to want to make sure this is very, very well lit up, or you're going to have creepers up in here. Now, I know I mentioned that before, just thought I'd mention it again. I tend to light things up anyways, but yeah, even if you do the glass, make sure you've got adequate lighting around the pillars unless you take the tops out and fill them in with glass. And those, by the way, if you're wondering why they're there, that's just to mark my dead center, so I have a reference point. So yeah, guys, I hope you likey. Yeah, that's gotta go. See why I did that over there? See, that looks good. That looks like crap. So I'm gonna have to get that done. I think we're probably gonna take a break on this, guys, to be honest with you, and we're gonna get on the Enderman farm because I don't know if I've mentioned before or not, but I love these things. Oh, fail. I'm rusty. And I want to get back into using them a lot. So yeah, we need to get that Enderman farm set up. It needs to be a thing. So, as always, stare at the back of my helmet. As always, guys, if you did enjoy the video, be sure to hit that like to help other people like yourself that might enjoy the content find the channel. And if you're new, welcome. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe for more videos. As always, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.